Life is a leveler, okay? So just hold on before you say you are behind in life. Watch this video, it might just change your mind. Welcome back to my channel, hope you're doing well. Let's get into the video. You might feel like you're disadvantaged, but trust me, a lot of those things that you feel are keeping you at a disadvantage, they might be the things that are making you stronger. They're the things that are helping you build capacity. And so my first point in this video will be that you should put it in mind that God uses some of your disadvantages to help you build capacity, because at the end of the day, a lot of these things that you feel that you feel like you're suffering, you feel like, oh, why are you going through these tough times, or why are you facing this harsh reality and all of that, all of those things would outlast raw advantage. They will go way beyond, because when you sit down and remember how you trekked from one place to another, selling something or hawking something, when you now finally blow, when you now finally make your money, you know better than to squander the money. You know better than to do certain things. Sometimes when you go through a couple of things, when you go through the fire, that fire will mold you into something beautiful. And so don't despise all of your experiences, because God is using those experiences to help you build something long lasting. God is using those things to help you build something more, more amazing, something that will make you become an amazing person. And so that when you get to where you're going, you'll be able to stay there rather than just misuse the opportunity because it was handed over to you. But if you do it on your own, if you just go through, that process, it might feel lengthy, it might feel like this process is just too long, like I can't do this anymore. But trust me, all of those things you're going through, they're going to really help you build capacity. They're going to help you build strength, and you'll be stronger than ever before. The second thing I'm going to say in this video is that your identity shapes your direction. So if you keep saying that, oh, I'm disadvantaged, oh, I didn't go to school, I don't have a master's, oh, I don't have a BSc, my parents are not wealthy, I don't have was it trust fund, I don't have this, I don't have a job. When you keep saying that you're disadvantaged, you remain where you are, because now you are blaming everything. You're blaming your circumstance, you're blaming everything that, oh, I don't have this, I can never do this, I can never achieve this, I don't have that, blah blah blah. You remain there. You just find yourself always complaining and grumbling about your disadvantages. But when you speak to yourself, when you tell yourself that I'm a child of God, I am not disadvantaged, I will make it in this life, I will make it. This money, I will make money. This promotion, I will get the promotion. This success, I would achieve it. This good health, I will achieve. I will have it. I'm not disadvantaged though. I am not. If you keep saying it to yourself, you just find yourself steering in the direction of the positive. You're going towards not being disadvantaged, because you are actively looking for ways to make yourself better. You're actively looking for ways to do more amazing things, to try to get yourself out of that rut. You're trying to look for ways to to just sort yourself out. If you feel like, okay, you don't have a certificate, or you don't have you didn't go to school or anything, you are looking for admission. You are doing things. You're not just sitting there and say, oh, if not for what happened some years ago, this would not have happened, blah blah. You are not sitting down and mourning your disadvantage, or should I put it that way, if you feel like you're disadvantaged. But when you are saying to yourself, I'm not disadvantaged, okay, all of these things are not working out for me, right? All of these things, I wasn't handed a silver spoon, or all of these things are not really working out yet, but I'm not disadvantaged. This thing will happen for me. I'm going to hold on to God. I'm going to hold on to faith. I'm going to walk towards these things, and I'm going to achieve great things in spite of my background, in spite of my circumstance, in spite of my past. I'm going to achieve these things. So if you keep telling yourself the truth that you are not disadvantaged, one way or another, you steer yourself in the direction of progress, of success, because you're going to look for ways out, and you're going to actually use your own hands to make your life better with the help of God and with the help of the Holy Spirit. So the third thing I would like to say in this video is that everybody starts with something and lacks something. Everybody has a but, should I say. So when you feel like you are disadvantaged in this particular area, you have your strengths, okay? Please look for your strengths and hold on to your strengths. try to work on your strength, whatever your strength is. Okay, a lot of times we feel like we are disadvantaged because our own strength don't look like strength of other people around us. You might look at your friend, and your friend's strength is that his dad is the president, or his mom is the commissioner. That's the strength. But you have so much to offer the world, even if your father is not wealthy right now, but it doesn't mean you are disadvantaged. You can get to high places in life. You can do amazing things in life. You can achieve great things in life. So don't feel like you are so disadvantaged that everybody else has it better than you. Everybody has a but. Every single person has something that they're trying to work on. They have something that they are trying to say, okay, I can't do this, or I can't do that, or blah blah blah. Everybody has something. I think, sorry, let me correct what I just said. I said everybody has a but. I don't want to use that. It sounds very negative, but what I'm trying to just say is that everybody has something that is not perfect. Let me put it that way. Everybody has something that they're trying to work on, or they're trying to, they wish it could be better. Everybody has one thing like that. It might not be something that is so bad, but at the same time, don't look down on yourself and say, oh, I don't come from a wealthy home and so I can't achieve this. Says who? If God says you're going to achieve it, then you're going to achieve it, and you're going to continue to work towards your dreams and your goals until you get to that place that God says you're going, and you're not going to give up on yourself because you're not disadvantaged. Another thing I'm going to say in this video is that sometimes what we see as a disadvantage might just be redirection. Actually, it feels like, oh, that this thing is not working out for me, is a disadvantage for me, but it might be God just saying that, no, this is not the way to go, this is the way to go, this is your path. Okay, God might be steering you in another path. Okay, let me give an example of like people that want to relocate and all of that. Some people feel like they are disadvantaged. They can't, everybody's jackpotting. And if you're a Nigerian, you know what it means to jackpot. Everybody's going abroad and trying to go and relocate and live there. People are using maybe their certificates. There's some countries where your results is what will make your points go up. There's some countries where you just need to have money to go and do masters, and then you relocate through education and blah blah blah. But there are some people that feel like, oh, they're disadvantaged. They don't even have a first degree, and so they can't go to do masters there. Some people feel like they don't have the money. Some feel like they can't even pass the basic exams like IELTS and all to go, and they feel like, it's a disadvantage. It might be God telling you that is not even where you're destined. That's not where you're going to bloom. It might, your where you're going to bloom might be somewhere it might even be in a village. You might own a cocoa farm and become a billionaire. If God is redirecting you, God is saying that this is not your path. Okay, if you relocate, you might just be an average person. You just pay your, pay bills, do what you're supposed to do. But if you stay back in your country, or if you go to another country that your mind is not there, you might actually achieve even bigger things. Okay, so sometimes what you feel is a disadvantage might be God's redirection. And so that's why it's important to always ask God. Pray to God, ask God that, God, what do you want from me? What's your will for me? What do you want me to do? Just lead me, lead me. Just go ahead of me and just keep leading me on that path you want me to pass through, right? Dear Lord, just help me out. And when you talk to God, when you talk to the Holy Spirit, you are good to go. So don't get discouraged. Don't feel like certain things are not working out for you, or because certain things are not happening for you or working out for you. Don't feel like you are disadvantaged. You are not disadvantaged. Once you can trust in God and hold on to God, trust me, everything will just work out for you. All lines will fall in place for you, and you'll be amazed at what God can do with your life. So the last thing I'm going to say in this video is I should just put it in mind that your environment, your background, where you are coming from, that's not your final destination. That's not your destiny. That's not everything for you. So don't feel like, oh, my background, you might have grown up without a silver spoon. You might have had so many issues growing up. Maybe you had certain problems. Things might not have worked out for you as smoothly as other people. But trust me, you can rewrite your story at any time. With the help of God and with the help of the Holy Spirit, once you hold God, let God hold you like this and walk with you, you can change your story at any time. You can rewrite your story at any time. So don't feel like you are disadvantaged because of where you are right now. You might be looking at your environment now. Things might not be going on well. In fact, maybe you've not even had breakfast. Maybe you didn't have lunch or dinner yesterday. Maybe everything is just so tight right now. Don't let that discourage you. Don't make it look like, don't let it make you feel like you're disadvantaged. Rather, use that, to encourage yourself that, you know what, I'm going to tell a story, I'm going to write a book, I'm going to encourage people, I'm going to do this or that, to encourage them that I was once here, but now I'm out of it. And so, whatever your situation is right now, it doesn't have to be the end of you. It does not have to be the end of you. You can still achieve a lot if you don't let go of God. If you just keep holding on to God, just hold him like this, hold God, and just keep going. And another thing I want to say is that look yourself in the mirror every single day. When you feel downcast, when you feel like that you've made so many mistakes, or maybe you don't have certain advantages that some people have, when you feel that way, look yourself in the mirror and tell yourself that you, this girl I'm looking at, or you, this boy I'm looking at, you are not disadvantaged. I am not disadvantaged. And you say it to yourself until you believe it, because trust me, you can do all things through Christ who gives you strength. I hope this video has been encouraging. I hope you've gotten something from it. And I hope you would always tell yourself that you are not disadvantaged, okay? You are not behind in life. God is going to help you. You're going to move forward. You're going to achieve great things. You just need to keep going. Don't give up. Be patient and don't let go of God. I'll see you in my next video. Bye.